Thank you and good morning. I really appreciate you listening to what we have to say today. My name is Steph Sanders. I am the landscape architect and park planner for North of the River Recreation and Park District. I oversee the land acquisition, planning, construction, maintenance, and safety for our district. North of the River Recreation and Park District is a special district that oversees 215 square miles of recreation and park services. We are a third developed out with about 140,000 residents. 2/3 of our district is still farmland. We are under the jurisdiction of 3 land use authorities within Kern County. They oversee the zoning and ordinance within the district. We do not have that power. The motto for the district is join the fun. And let me tell you, every day is really fun. I want you to think about your favorite childhood memory. A lot of your memories will probably be outdoors. Let me tell you mine. I grew up in South Central Minnesota. I was born and raised there. My favorite childhood memory is when my dad, who was on the volunteer fire department, thank you, Mr. Wells, for your service, they would take the fire engines, flood the basketball court every single year, once a week, and we would go ice skating on it in our local park. That is what I remember doing for most of my life. I want my children to have what I have, what we've all had, what those memories are. So what do we do with our fees? We build memories. Birthday parties, baby showers. We promote health, well-being, families, and being outdoors. Parks truly do make lives better. Some families cannot afford to go to Disneyland, but they can go to a public park for little to no cost. That's part of our communities. We are a critical piece of affordable infrastructure for our residents, and we are a sustainable green infrastructure piece. In detail, we are under the jurisdiction of 3 land use authorities, so I'm going to focus on Kern County in itself. The current rate of, or under the current ordinance, we are allowed 2.5 acres per thousand. That is currently within the Quimby Act, the 3 to 5 acres per thousand. So when we do that and we set aside land, a lot of it is, it's dedicated, and then we go into purchase when we can afford it. So on an impact fee basis, Kern County's is currently $1,680 per residential unit. That fee hasn't been changed for over 10 years. If you compound that fee, we get approximately 120 permits pulled within county jurisdiction every single year, totaling about 220,000. A typical park site between 12 and 20 acres with your basic playgrounds, open space, sports fields and such, costs about $6 million with prevailing wage rates, which we have to build. That park, to build that park would take approximately 27 and a half years to acquire the fees to build that. That's 2 lifetimes, 2 childhoods lifetimes lost over that period of time. We have a particular park site that was dedicated in 1984 that the district acquired in the late 1990s. It was a total of 30 acres. Only about 8 acres of it has been developed, and the 20 acres still sit there waiting to be developed. We do not have the financing to be able to, or the fees to be able to build that yet. It's coming though. ERAF in itself took away about $1 million annually that we could put into our parks. All of the parks that we currently have, which there are 24, have been built by NOR. We do not have any developer-built parks. Our district has also never requested a bond. So these impact fees, Quimby fees, the park development fees, and grants are the only revenue that we have used to build our infrastructure since 1965. When we go to build a park, we have to pay prevailing wage rates, including the permits and fees, water, sewer, traffic, all of that the normal construction would normally cost. In closing of all of that, I love what I do. I can't tell you how much it means to me to take my kids to one of the park sites that I have helped design, that I have helped build. It thrills me to have my son ask me, Mom, when are we going to get a new park site? Can we go test new playgrounds? That's what we do. We are an integral part of what is part of our communities. And moving from Minnesota to here, the best place that I found was in the Central Valley because of the community, because of the people, and how much they care. Thank you.